7 signs of a foolish man that he never notices. There are men who go through life without realizing they are seen as the fools of their environment. They repeat mistakes, believe they are always right, and don't even notice that many times they become the silent laughter of others. What's most worrying is that they don't even suspect it. Foolishness is not just about having little intelligence. It's a way of thinking, a way of acting that corrodes decisions, destroys bonds, and turns any person into a shadow of themselves. The good news is that, with awareness, it's possible to identify the signs and avoid falling into this destiny. Here are the signs. Number 1. He doesn't control his own emotions. The foolish man lives as a prisoner of what he feels. If something irritates him, he explodes. If sadness visits him, he gives up. When his pride is hurt, he reacts aggressively. He believes the world should adapt to his emotions, but reality doesn't work that way. The wise man, on the other hand, knows that emotions are passing waves. It's possible to feel them without allowing them to govern one's actions. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens, but how you react that makes the difference." While the fool becomes a slave to his own feelings, the sensible man learns to master them. Number 2. He convinces himself that bad luck weighs more than effort. When he sees someone successful, the foolish man thinks it was luck. If he sees wealth, he believes there was trickery. If he sees physical discipline, he calls it genetics. He prefers to feed the fantasy that destiny decides everything instead of admitting his lack of action. The truth is simple. Results are the fruit of consistency and dedication. Luck in practice appears for those who build their path day after day. Number 3. He surrounds himself with people who keep him down. Show me someone's friends and I'll show you his future. The foolish man prefers to walk with people who complain, invent excuses, and waste time. This circle keeps him at the same level, like crabs in a bucket pulling each other down. The intelligent man, on the contrary, seeks to be around those who know more, those who challenge him and force him to grow. He is not afraid to be the least experienced in the group, because he understands that this is how he evolves. Number 4. He insists on meaningless battles. Many men waste energy arguing about politics with strangers, fighting over useless opinions, or trying to prove points that change nothing in their lives. This behavior reveals foolishness. The wise man understands that energy is limited and should be used in battles that are worth it. Marcus Aurelius once reminded, "You could be good today, but you choose to wait until tomorrow." Time spent in futile disputes is time stolen from what truly matters. Number 5. He learns little or nothing from mistakes. The foolish man repeats the same patterns of failure. He enters toxic relationships, wastes money on nonsense, and trusts people who don't deserve it. He always attributes to chance what are actually repeated bad choices. The wise man, when he fails, analyzes, adjusts, and does not repeat the same mistake twice. The stupid man, however, keeps stumbling over the same obstacle as if it were new. Want to elevate your wisdom and make more conscious decisions? Discover The Power of Silence, according to Solomon, a book that will help you protect yourself from negative energies, strengthen your mind, and begin a journey of self-discovery. The link is in the description. Number 6. He talks more than he listens. Have you ever met someone who, instead of listening, just waits for their turn to reply? That's the portrait of a foolish man. He argues non-stop, twists words, and avoids admitting he's wrong at any cost. The wise man values truth, even when it hurts. The fool, on the other hand, turns every word into a step that digs his own hole. The humility to listen is a gift that few cultivate, but it clearly separates the sensible from the arrogant. Number 7. He runs away from personal responsibility. An important sign of foolishness is the inability to take charge of one's own life. The fool always finds someone to blame: the government, the parents, the boss, society, never himself. This constant escape prevents any real growth. The wise man understands that even if external factors influence him, the ultimate responsibility for his choices is his own. This awareness is liberating because it gives him the power to transform his own story. The world is full of men who don't realize how much their attitudes limit them. But the good news is that we don't have to be one of them. Recognizing the signs is the first step to change. Being wise does not mean never making mistakes. It means learning, adjusting the course, and growing. In the end, everything comes down to a decision. Keep living in comfortable ignorance, or awaken to a life of awareness and growth. Is there any interesting point about this topic that you think wasn't mentioned? Leave it in the comments. I'd love to read your opinion. And share this video with a friend who needs to know more about this subject.